Hi, this is Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. It's another battle in the current Clan Wars campaign, the Renaissance campaign on the global map. We're up against TANOC, who's another one of the top clans on the current event board. Right, this is on the basic front, which is 10v10 battles, which does allow tier 9 tanks as well, compared to the advanced front, which is the 15 versus 15, which requires all tier 10s. In any case, we've got an all tier 10 lineup. Same thing as before, Fog of War is operating, as this is a standard Clan Wars battle, and the EBRs, there's at least one per side, so one on our side, and they're scouting the other EBR, but nothing yet's been spotted. Now, the group of 277s have been sent up the one line. We've got the chieftains and the STBs in two groups, one covering where the heavy tanks tend to go through, and one on the hills, on the side of the hills. So the 277's coming up to the castle. Nothing yet's been spotted apart from the EBR and a 907 across the other side of the map. Okay, the EBRs, okay, two EBRs now on the enemy side. So that means, yeah, we've got one more heavy tank than they might have, or one more tank rather than a light tank. In any case, we're just holding here at the moment. The early days yet, just waiting to get more instructions, and right, we've just been told to head to A1 and then run down the A line. So waiting for that to sink in, and we'll move in a second. All right, here we go. All right, I think we've been told to move now, so yep, reinforce that. Now, just as that happens, a group of their mediums have been spotted on the other side of the hill, looking like they're making a push. And we're just currently debating whether, okay, do we help out here? See if we get any targets. Not doing any damage there, do get spotted by the EBR, so they do know we're here. But there's chieftains coming up, so we're just staying here for the moment. Just bounced around from the chieftains and trying to do some damage. We do hit one of the chieftains there. Got a fairly long reload on the 277, it's about 10 seconds. And will the chieftain stay still long enough for us to do more damage? Doesn't look like it. And now we think we've seen all their team. There's one unknown, which potentially is an artillery. But they've got all their tanks pretty much here, except on the other side of the map on the 8 line. There's one chieftain there, so we've got our two chieftains are pushed up. They're going to try and eliminate that chieftain. But of course, that does mean we're down on strength on this side of the map, so we're just going to be careful. Mudguard's pushed ahead there, taking a little bit of damage. Now we're just trying to get angles on these chieftains here without ourselves getting exposed. And there's a chieftain down there, down to one-shot level, so we're going to push around and support the support Mudguard there. So at this point, 10v10 tends often to be just a brawl, but we're heading to the back to our original plan, head to the A line. I'll just zoom out, we do get spotted there. Bit hard trying to get the camera to work with this with these walls here, but just to zoom out and show you what's going on. So they've got now split. They've only got two chieftains left on the hill, and they've made a push down the other side. Whether they're going to go and try and run a cap, it's not sure. And their EBR gets taken out, or at least one of their EBRs is gone now. And just take a hit there from chieftain on the hill and try and drive into a rock, which is not that clever. So Mudguard's pulling ahead, need to catch up with him. And they've gone on the other side of the hill, so there's no targets here. We'll just keep pushing on around. But yeah, it's basically an open brawl around the areas of the hill. So the worry is if you push too far over the hill, then yeah, you might get exposed to crossfire. So we're just coming here to work from the hull down positions and try and work on these chieftains here. Now it looks like that chieftain is pushing up against maybe a dead tank, so I'll just try and push up forward, see if we can get an angle. Yeah, he's behind a dead tank there, he's getting cover. Will he move out of the way? Let's see what we can do. No, that goes into the ground. Let's see if we can relocate. So still 2-all. They still have a one-shot chieftain, but they're basically keeping him under, and we are just holding here at the moment. All the battles on the other side. Unfortunately, can't give you a vision of that at this point. We're just waiting for the instruction, right? We've been told now to push in. Now we've just lost a tank, but we're still up on hit points. Put a hit shot in on that 907 that hits but doesn't penetrate. And they've got a couple of one-shot tanks now, so taken out one of our 907s. Take out that chieftain, and then we're going to make a left turn and go after this 907. At least we're not getting targets on the other side. And Mudguard's down to one shot, so I'm going to go after this 90. He puts in a hit on me, but now I'm going to put my frontal armor towards him. Mudguard puts in a shot. It takes him down to roughly half health. And they've got a 907 on the other side who's gone down now, so this is basically the last tank. So I'm charging at very slow speed after this 90. Put in a snapshot there, which was a bit unfortunate. Should have held my shot there. And we're just going to try and ram him a little bit. And there he goes. And that is the game. So 10v10, relatively quick, all over in a few minutes. But thank you, boys, and thank you, TANOC, for the game.